Hi guys, it's Christina from Redefine Creative, and I am here for the Crafty Maven Getaway Sketch It Out Thursday. And so I have just gotten this book in the mail. This is the Creative Scrappers Creating with Sketches Volume 4. And this was actually a prize that I won, so I've been really trying to use it. So I have decided to work with this sketch down here today. So I really like a good grid layout, which if you watch my videos, you know I really love a grid. And so this one has 4 3x3 spaces. I don't have 4 photos I want in this layout, so 2 of these I'm gonna use with Project Life cards. And then I really like this circle detail back here, and so we're gonna do something a little different back here and create some shaker pockets in our background. I'm also really working on including more boy layouts on my channel. That's been something that viewers have really requested, was they want more and more boy. And so I'm working on a boy layout with a girls collection. So I'm using a Paige Evans Fancy Free collection. And what I have are 2 photos of my boys on a water slide, and this is at our hotel in Disney World. And so my basic idea here is I'm going to create kind of a layered background. And then my 3x3 squares, 2 of them are going to be from this pictures of my boys. And then 2 of them are going to be with some Project Life cards that I cut apart into that 3x3 size. So I'm going to go ahead and put you on fast forward and we'll get started. Okay, so when I was thinking about how to incorporate the mood board, one of the quotes on the mood board, there was a white background with a black quote that talked about adventure. And then I also liked the grays and blacks, but I like to use those as an accent to really pop things out. So I'm doing a really colorful page, but I'm including some of those ideas of this black and kind of gray color and how that can be used to accent your page. So that's kind of where I went with the mood board from there. So the final layout doesn't look a lot like the mood board, but it is something that I included and thought about. So what I have done is I've taken my 2 photos and those 2 Project Life cards, and I've cut them down to 3x3, and then I've backed them with a really thin black border. And then I'm using this polka dot paper to create that bigger mat that you saw in the sketch. So that's going to be the home for the photos and those 2 Project Life card details. And then in my background, I have this paint splotch paper, and then I have my black and white. So what I'm showing you there is this little trick where I punched these bigger holes that I'm going to use for my shaker pockets first. And then I actually stuck my punch through the big hole to make the smaller holes. So that's how I get around not having a punch with me handy that will reach into those areas. So now what I'm doing is I took a piece of fun foam and I cut it out the same size as the circles into this little border. And that makes a really easy way to include a shaker pocket. So using that fun foam, I cut that little circle outline, and it's the exact right size to make those shaker pockets. So I filled them up with some sequins called Let's Be Mermaid and some gunmetal, and those are both from Spiegel Mom Scraps. And then I attached the rest of the background so that just those areas with the shakers and those little circles are elevated. And those little circles are going to be empty. And then I'm going ahead and scattering some additional sequins from this pack, as well as those little blue and yellow acrylic stars. And these are from an old Studio Calico kit. And so I included those as well. And then I just took a black pen and added some little doodles. Down on the bottom of my photo, I'm including 2 different strips of washi tape, and then I pulled this chipboard border, and this is actually from the Cute Girl collection. So a second girl collection that I'm pulling in for this boy layout. I added some thickers on top that pull in that grayish color from the mood board. And then I went ahead and just stamped some little black stars. So as you can see, I took my sketch and I kind of adjusted where those circles were going to be to make them more of a diagonal flow across the layout rather than straight across. But I really had a great time interpreting this sketch and creating this layout for you, and I hope you'll come back again soon. Bye!